Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 11th April 2023. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV nectar NECTAR nectar. In this particular vlog, we have been discussing about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned from the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. It is, in fact, only a continuation of what we have been doing till now in my vlog in various videos. For the past few videos, we have been talking about how 75% of humanity strives to reach two ends, that is, the first end of 5% divinity and the second end of 20% demonic nature. That is, people want to belong to either of the category. We have also discussed about how ironically, though the path towards divinity is sweet, blissful, and full of nectar, the path towards the demonic side is quite hard and painful, and yet, surprisingly, 20% of the society strives to reach the demonic side, whereas only 5% wants to be a part of the divine side. This is probably because the demonic side is more glamorous, attractive, and beautiful, whereas the divine side is just plain, simple, natural, full of natural beauty and mundane. However, in this process, we shall discuss about some case histories on the demonic side which will help us understand the plight of several souls or living entities who, fortunately or unfortunately, due to their past karma and destiny and their memories, chose to uh, go towards the demonic side, were not as bad as they were supposed to be, but yet, because of their choices, were surrounded by equally demonic people with far more active negative forces than theirs, and they were like those who are riding a tiger's back. If they keep riding, they reach the tiger's cave and get gobbled by the tiger, or if they get down, the tiger turns around and gobbles them. Either way, their life is in danger. Today, we shall talk about the first case history in this matter, which will throw some light into this fact in life for those interested in the demonic side. There is a small limestone town or village in the southern side of Italy in the island of Sicily. This town or village is known as Lercara Friddi. In this particular town, on 24th November 1897, a baby boy was born in the family of one of the inhabitants of Narkarapilli. This baby was christened Salvatore Lucania. 3 days after this boy was born, that is, on 27th November 1899, another baby boy was born in a seaside town called Naples in the mainland Italy on the southern side. This boy was christened Vittorio Genovese. There was no connection, direct or indirect, whatsoever between the two boys or their families. However, as destiny would will it, the karma and relationship of these two boys would get tightly entwined in the years to come in another town. This town was none other than New York in USA. The Lucania family and the Genovese family migrated to America, whereas the Genovese family settled down in a place called Fort Lee, New Jersey. This Lucania family got settled down in a place called Little Italy in New York. However, these two boys who were supposed to be strangers and who would probably have begun or remained strangers all their lives were supposed to come face to face 16 years later. How it happened? This Salvatore Lucania was a black sheep in his whole family, and that Vittorio Genovese, also called Vittorio Genovese, was a black sheep in his own family. As a result of which, despite the protests and chastisement from their family members, these two guys chose crime as their career path. This was probably because both were from the demonic side and had been there for several births in their lifetime. They could not help gravitate towards the negative side of life. Now, these two came across each other when they found that they were working for the same guy, their boss called Joe the Boss Masseria. Rest is history. Salvatore Lucenia, who had Vito Genovese as his gunner, came close to Vito Genovese sooner or later, and much to the chagrin and dismay of others, he chose this guy to be associated with himself. Even the senior underworld gangsters thought that though Vito Genovese was only a gunner, he was equally or far more dangerous than Salvatore Lucania. This was true. In fact, the latter was true. Salvatore Lucania was not half as dangerous as Vito Genovese. We shall continue this story in my next video. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular story. Please give me your own expert ideas, views, and thoughts so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos and blending your own videos with mine for the sake of this society. Before concluding, let me remind you that I am also a, a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.